Following the interrogation of Zainab Nasir Ahmed, the co-convener of the Save the North and No More Bloodshed protest embarked upon by youth in northern Nigeria by the Department of State Services, DSS in Kano State, the movement has vowed not to be intimidated into keeping silent. The movement also insisted that instead of backing out, it will rather mobilize more Nigerian youth from all parts of the country to join the mass action against President Muhammadu Buhari. Like, seriously? The same people who were mocking the Southerners during the Endsars period, they even mobilized some of them. It is only in this Buhari era that you see a lot of strange things that never happened. When we are thinking, or when we thought that we had already passed all of those crude eras, this man started bringing all form of evil. If you can try to be politically correct, this man brought all manner of evil. If you recall very well, just that most times Nigerians do forget things. We always forget things because of a sentiment, or because we still have a lot of problems on our hands. So we tend to forget because one problem after the other, one problem after the other. So the tendency to forget is always there. I could remember vividly after when this government came on board, that was when we started seeing vote buying, real vote buying, that they will bring chaos into election venue and they will be sharing money, if you remember. But when people began to shout like, this one is a different thing, they stopped it. The next thing, they started, anytime there's election in any state, they will go there, they will tell you that they want to give some people money for empowerment, so that it will look as if that is one of the government's programs. But it's a lie. People always ask, why is it that towards the election, the week to election, that is when the federal government will go to any of the states that wanted to hold any elections to be giving the people money? I don't understand. A lot of things. It is in this Buhari era you see that people will be protesting. They will go and organize their own protesters. If you want to protest that, Buhari is good, why is it that you cannot protest another day to come and to show your solidarity with the president? But it is that same day, because they are looking for trouble so that the problem will ensue. It is the same, this Buhari era, that they will always organize hoodlums. And that is their rhetorics they sing now. Oh, yeah, you cannot hold protest because hoodlums will hijack it. I can't fathom that. How can you tell us hoodlums will hijack protest? So protest should be a forbidden thing in this country. It is this Buhari era. S-men, bandits, name all manner of nonsense. Impunity of the highest order. You can imagine. So the same set of people now, these northerners now, I'm surprised at them now. They are not coming out. Because I thought I'd already given up on them, because when they were supposed to come out, they didn't come out. It's not they are coming out. And they want other people to join them. They want to mobilize. When the Nigerian people were telling them that time, this is affecting everybody, it's affecting you, and you don't want to accept it. They say, forget it, it's a lie. You guys are from the southern part of the country. You just wanted to remove Buhari from the seat. Oh, some of the people who could not even win election, they are looking for a way to remove this man. All manner of nonsense lies, all manner of irritating words. Oh my goodness, they wanted to remove Buhari, a democratically elected president. Oh, they wanted to remove him. It's not going to be possible. So what is not happening now? You guys want to remove a democratically elected president. Now you said, oh, they want to intimidate you. You organize this thing. Organize. Who are you going to call? Who are you going to call? Believe you me, even if there's going to be protests nationwide, the Southerners have done their own protests, and it was loud and clear, and it's still ongoing. Believe you me, if there's going to be a protest nationwide, it is the Southerners that will bear the brunt the more, because they will now organize their full soldiers to come and deal with them. But the other side, they will still leave them. So, in my own opinion, make everybody answer Papa name. The statements and the protests that the Southerners had in the past is loud and clear, and it can never be forgotten. So let them do their day. Let the Southerners do their day. This one that Shiwara is trying to bring them together, I don't know what he's going to achieve, because these people, they cannot be trusted. Well, the movement also insisted that instead of backing us, they will mobilize other youth from across the country. It puts the blame on President Muhammadu Buhari because of his failure to address the security challenges in the country. The movement had on Friday embarked on a protest with the following inscriptions on on their placards: hashtag Save the North, hashtag Northern Lives Matter, hashtag North is bleeding, hashtag Security Our Lives, hashtag Enough is enough, hashtag No more bloodshed. The protesters said they were fed up and could no longer fold their hands and watch their people being slaughtered by the bandits. So you know that your people were being slaughtered and you were just folding your hands. So it is now time for you to loosen your hands. Is that what you are saying? The movement described the gruesome killing of at least 23 travelers in a bus in Sokoto State as an indication of a failed state. So all these ones that have been happening, we could remember vividly. I think maybe sometime last year, 40 something, 43, if I'm not mistaken, 43 rice farmers were dealt with. You didn't come out. And Gabashi was telling us the Okakambu story. Since that last year, do you know what has been happening from the January? Like I've always said, I don't even want to talk about what happened last year. This year alone, from January, it is not December, you guys are not coming out. Do you know how many lives have been lost? Do you know when the so-called bandits descended on Kaduna State, Zamfara, when they were kidnapping children and Katsina? I don't even know whether they have even opened their schools now. You guys did not. That was when you ought to have come out. You didn't come out. After some time, you will go back into your shame. This is unbelievable. In an exclusive interview with Sahara reporters on Saturday, another co-convener of the group, Zainab Ahmed, popularly known as a Bint Hijazi, who led the protest in Abuja, said the movement would resist any attempt by the Buhari regime to intimidate them into keeping silent using security operatives. She said as long as the bandits continue to kill their people and raise their crops and farmlands, they will not give up the struggle. Yeah? According to her, the mass action against the president because of his failure to protect lives and property, which is the primary responsibility of any government as enshrined in the 1999 constitution, will be sustained. The activists said they were focused and undaunted despite the invitation of one of them by the secret police DSS. She explained that the DSS invited Zainab Nasir Ahmed shortly after the protest, which with a view to intimidating and forcing her to chicken out of the protests. She said another member of the movement, Ibrahim Baniwa, also been invited by the secret police in Kano. She said the security operatives collected her phone when they invited her for interrogation and typed the message that she's backing out of the protest because it may be hijacked by the hoodlums after grilling her for several hours immediately after the protest in Kano on Friday. We refuse to be intimidated. They are trying to silence us. We are not going to stop as long as our people are being killed by the bandits and as long as they are raising our crops and farmlands. They are trying to intimidate innocent people who are trying to speak up against the killing in the country. We are calling on Asa. Izigini. We are calling on our southern woods. Hey, we are calling on our southern brothers to join us. This is a fight for Nigeria. We will continue the protest and we will not stop. Calling your southern governors, your southern brothers to join you. Like seriously. Wonder shall never end. The same people that said they wanted to remove their oga, we are not calling people. When they called you, did you people answer? So guys, let's say your opinion on this matter.